Hook, line, and sinker. Rotations heavy-handed as everybody does bite towards A site, right? And towards B site, rather. But look at this, Nexi getting the catch off onto BORKUM, actually. But that buys a lot of time for the rotation when the spike should have been down already. And look, the shock darts actually will come in also to make things even more difficult for Bren. They can't get the spike down at all here, but Dispenser gets one. But that might just be the saving grace for this round for the meantime, as the right clicks from Nexi finding a third, and it's an easy
doing so, but the swarm grenade will be there. BORKUM powers through it all. Will be left with 55 HP. Now Dispenser, they are ready to set up. In fact, SV Empire, so we taking this DubsteP, fights one, but Nexi takes him down with a Spectre from long distance. He's gonna be reloading for now, does have the lockdown, but I don't know if he'll use it. It's not very likely because now they're going through. Hotsauz takes down Dispenser, and now it's just up to JessieVash. Forced by their way into round number 4. Then again, SV Empire, they are in a very comfortable lead early in this match. Draxi is going to be able to take on Dispenser, but Trix is going to take down DubsteP, so that's great for SV Empire. It's going to be 4 versus 3. Witz with the Leer. Going to be setting up for this one. It gave Witz at least a Spectre to work with. Going to be also using this wall to kind of set up for another execute at B, but they're in a very big disadvantage. Second Leer goes out. Already toxic screens maintained out, and SV Empire, they're gonna be waiting for Bren Esports to actually plant, or will they?
Yeah, they see. The thing is, there is no Sage to block off
of SV Empire from Bren Esports to actually enter, and now the spike has been planted. Lockdown also used, and that will fend off Bren Esports for a while. Actually, there will be 2 players detained here.
Yeah, but they're going to be able to defend their teammates right now. They're holding a crossfire, but how many will they lose before they stop them? The spike, okay, it gets halved, so that's still crucial right now. SV Empire, they're winning. They're playing the numbers advantage right now, the numbers game, and they just stick the defuse. They don't care how many.
Be pushed, so slowly inching their way onto yellow. But Hotsauz is here. So, and in comes the plant. Towards B, but Hotsauz fights the head of Dispenser from up above. Although there is a wall, JessieVash will be taking over the plant.
Yeah, and quick, easy round here. They do get the spike, so it's a little bit okay, but this round is going to fall to the wayside.
And hopefully Bren Esports will outpower them in this, but it kind of feels like they will be able to take out Drax as well as Hotsauz. Great start for Bren Esports so far, as they have taken already 2 members of SV Empire. They've also planted the spike with a wall beside it. Witz with the Empress, but will not be using it just yet, waiting for the right moment, and now it's going to be up to Trix. 1v5 as Bren Esports just steamrolled over A site. Trix already revealed his position, pops up the shorty. Will we get at least one? Gets JessieVash. Dispenser already having to use the rest onto Trix. Yeah, the rest onto Dispenser, but Trix takes another one. That's BORKUM down for the count. And even after the rest, it still is a man advantage for SV Empire.
Yeah, and now they're happy to sit back and just play retake. But as I say that, DubsteP getting Nexi completely unaware in a little bit of an awkward spot. Now, they have control over A. Can they make it count? There is still a res. Hotsauz can get this res if he does so choose to use it this round. It might be the case because it could be a 4v5. Here comes the res. That's what we've been waiting for. Now, Invy, bad position to pull out the bow and arrow there. Just not working out for him. Still, 3v3, and they've got still a lot of room to work with as Nexi opens up the side here. JessieVash looking for the flank. Could get caught off. Peek from 2 directions. Is going to be baited right now. He should have gotten that. Now he falls back. That's information, though. They're trying to go for the punish here. Gets around yellow. But will they expect that there's going to be another? 2 more players heading around towards B. Trix is so crucial here, but no, he goes down without a fight. Hunter's Fury. Invy is able to stem the pace, slow down the bleeding right now, and it's going to be Hotsauz with a 3K. But still, everyone is here. Everyone on the defensive side. They're looking to go for this hold towards B, but with a shot like that from Witz, how can you even? That's the res gone from the equation as well. This could be a respectable halftime score of 8-4 if this continues.
Well, seems like it. It's 5 versus 3. And SV Empire, Witz now on fire. Gets the second headshot. Can he get the third? No. Invy is going to stop him on Drax with a Vandal. Draxi going for the quick wraparound now. Not a full wraparound, but No information yet, apart from the Dispenser. Now Invy is going to be able to take it down. Moving forward, Bren Esports will have to rotate to A as SVM are already set up. Toxic screens as well as the poison clouds being thrown as well. Hotsauz is also setting up for the plant now. Especially because they need a rest, but BORKUM is here. He will be taken out by Hotsauz with a little bit of a cha-cha. Now witz from behind. Trix is gonna make good work of DubsteP while Draxi takes down witz. And all of a sudden, it's out to JessieVash. SV Empire, they have stopped the push. Bren Esports will take one. What? It's good from SV Empire. Waiting for it. Already waiting for the second Rico Dart. That's witz as well as his teammates will be able to take out two.
Okay.
The teammates. JessieVash is gonna be taken up by Hotsauz though. Now, SV Empire, they have planted, but it's a 4v3 in favor of Bren.
Man, those two classics really opening up the round. Two classic kills. Not exactly what you would expect here, but they're able to bring it back, but the classics are proving deadly. Dispenser. Man, this could be the round. This could be the upset here, but they're going to go for the spike. It does go down. It has been denied here, but Nexi with a lineup. Good way to get into the side. Can they cover him long enough to actually stop? No, nobody's going to get to stop that defuse, and they actually get to set up a post plant here. Invy doing some work still with the Sheriff. Nice headshot, and they're gonna wall off yet again behind the wall. And look, Spike is in a weird spot. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Can he stick it? Yes, he can! Before they hard commit on towards B, or if they do, maybe go for a hard push yet again. But rotation now coming in. Dispenser getting the opening frag, and that was all the way up in no man's land. But here, through the wall, through the smoke, Dispenser find Hotsauz. That's going to be the spike planted, not planted rather. They have to take a gamble just to be able to get it down. And this is what I mean. You need to be able to push. You need to be able to take a fight just to be able to get that spike down here onto B. And it's a mess right now.
Bren Esports, it's 3-5 and already one being used. Draxi gets the opening kill onto witz. And we'll be jumping forward. Another Hunter's Fury committed by JessieVash. No kills for... Oh, actually Invy is able to take out DubsteP. And that's great already for SV Empire as they lead with a two-man advantage. They're planting the spike as well. Oh, Trix is really reading this perfectly well. Nice crosshair placement and also a nice angle to work with. Now Trix going for the backside now. Gonna be completely wrapping around. Will be able to catch two. Can he take it? Oh no! Dispenser is the first one to take him out. Now JessieVash as well as Dispenser.
Right beyond the smoke. They're actually getting a little tricky towards Kitchen, but Draxi spots it out. Trix is right there with a follow-up, and that's a beautiful entry towards A. DubsteP is ready and waiting for one, and witz is there for the follow-up. But now they are going to be giving away so much information. They have information where he is, and that's going to be a great kill. Witz getting the third of the round. That's the res denied, but still, it's a 2v2. Dispenser going for a res. He has it available here, and that's turned up around in what is, again, the most crucial round thus far. 2 to 3 person still standing. There is the Viper Spit that they still have to deal with, but collecting the spike and bringing it back for a plant, that's a task on its own.
It's gonna be close. Dispenser will find Invy because of that, but again, Viper Spit is available. Draxi will find a wall bang. My goodness, it's very close. With a spike now, gonna be planted.
We'll be watching that Sova just to make sure nobody catches him from the back, and that's a very important pick. DubsteP going down like this, just can't have that. But witz holding the close angle, sees the tip of the head, but he does have to fall back because the lockdown is pressuring him right now. But JessieVash with the lineup onto 2, the lineup onto 3. He gets detained, but nobody cares. But having said that, it's still a 2v2. Hotsauz and Nexi picking off the pace here, picking up the pace rather, as witz gets that pick onto Hotsauz. Now, Spike has yet to go down, and it's going to be a tough situation as Nexi will be forced into a corner here. Has a million angles to check, but it's this.
He really just fell back at the right moment and waited for the right moment. Now, Trix is going to be taken out by DubsteP, and now DubsteP wants to find more. BORKUM will be picking up the slack and takes down the Killjoy. Nevertheless, it's SV Empire just hedging their bets on this eco round with 2 of their last members, Draxi and Invy.
And DubsteP's right there with the Guardian. Should be able
for the lockdown has placed another similar setup for SV Empire. And this has failed so many times before, and Bren Esports will be prepared for this. In fact, JessieVash is gonna pop the Hunter's Fury for now, and gonna be scanning the area. Now Bren Esports, they know what to do. They have taken down the wall. They are marching forward. They're gonna be swarming SV Empire from all angles. It's gonna be very difficult for SV Empire to defend after this, and JessieVash already gunning down Invy from the part and gets the third as he takes out Draxi. Nexi will be able to shade him off, but BORKUM will be able to finish him off. Don't have the best of ways to actually deal with this, and Bren Esports finding their way. For this one, witz finds Draxi, and now they'll try to fend off this one, but Hotsauz is going to be reviving Draxi Invy from the back lines, but they are prepared. Another execute just like this. This is... I know how this will... I know what will happen there. JessieVash already found one. Takes out Draxi with that bolt. With the shock dart.
Oh, no, camera. Give me back.
Oh,
give me back
JessieVash gets 2.
3 kills actually for JessieVash right now, and he's gone down. But now in this 2v3, it could be the round that wins Bren, the first game of this half here. And yet again, it's slowing down, coming down, grinding to a halt here as the two left standing onto the Bren side. But look at this, DubsteP and BORKUM secure the victory for Bren Esports, getting the first game in this best of 3.
Just really thriving on their defense. So how this goes is JessieVash is going to be able to take down, and also supporting DubsteP for that kill, for that 2k in fact. And now it's going to be 2v1, but BORKUM with a good backstab. No tricks. It's going to be up to him with the Sheriff and 48 HP.
There's going to be 2 players on the other side. Oh, he got it.
It's amazing pace coming out from BORKUM. A big stop, and now the clock is winding down. It's not going to be in favor of SV Empire. They are practically trying to control B now. Looking decent, although. And they will be able to plant. witz is going to be able to take out Draxi. Now Dispenser takes out Invy as well. Now it's going to be up to Hotsauz. Yeah, the double swing, like you just said, it's more than perfect. But Hotsauz is going to be able to take 2.
For the count here, as they rotate one more body towards the side of A.
Oh, beautiful defense. Nexi,
oh, no.
5 HP, gets a kill onto witz. witz, you don't want that to happen to you. No, he had the advantage, but he still lost the duel. And now Heaven is gonna be controlled. Trix finds Dispenser, and what seemingly was a difficult round for SV Empire. Now they have 5 versus 2 against Bren Esports. What a tactical timeout it has been. BORKUM finds the head of Trix, and that's very good for their squad. Gonna be going up to hell, but of course, it's gonna be the rounded back.
Trix hiding inside the Cypher trap, spots the bullets onto one, realizes that there is a reload on the other side of it, capitalizes on it, and Trix doesn't look like he's stopping just now. Will pull out the shotgun, and it's enough to find a second, not enough to find a third, but it doesn't matter. They're eco kills and eco wins potentially here, as Draxi getting sucked out here by the gravity well. They're gonna keep stunning him. They're gonna keep throwing those out right there as the HP on the side of Bren just dwindling away.
God, SV Empire play this. This is his playground. I've seen so many videos of JessieVash just explaining the ins and outs, the lineups, and all the things that you can do in Haven.
He doesn't miss those Hunter's Fury. Like,
yeah, that's right.
But Paranoia coming in towards that B side. Hotsauz on the receiving end. It's going to be Invy to actually win that duel, even though he was pushed up. And beautiful from Dispenser to get that 1-for-1. And it's a very difficult thing to hold.
From a Shadows and the res available for Bren Esports. Not the most ideal of ultimates in 1.5. DubsteP dash marches forward. Takes out Invy, takes out Nexi as well. Looks for the wraparound and fights the third. Trix is down. It's gonna be up to Draxi to defend this. Gets the kill onto BORKUM. Gets the 4th kill onto DubsteP. And it's a 1v1. Is it going to be the ace?
Draxi, he hasn't missed a beat here, and he's looking for it, taps it away, he gets off the spike, but it's been half the way. It's a matter of nerves of steel, but it's Dispenser who misses! As I say that, witz gets Nexi removed from the equation. That's a duelist gone, and no way to res him now.
Yeah. A lot of ultimates for Bren Esports, however. So far versus 5, the Bren Esports also ahead so far. It's gonna be big recovery on their part. BORKUM is gonna be started it, gets a 3k, and now the wall is gonna be up, and they're gonna be spraying him down. BORKUM is, he's angry. He wants more, but Hotsauz takes advantage of BORKUM just being so aggressive in there. Gets a double headshot on a collateral after a collateral, and now it's a 1 versus 3.
I mean, if you peek that tiny corner and there's two of you, you're probably gonna get sprayed down there. But still good kills from Hotsauz, and he has a sliver to work with. And they do it again. They almost the Empire. It's obviously a tall task. We'll find out if he's able to step up to it. Now they're committing a lot more members towards this B site. It's going to be a full-on execute right now. Back towards B. Nexi actually does burn off JessieVash here. And still somehow alive, combined with the Hunter's Fury. They're actually doing the work here. And SV Empire look like they're about to take the lead. And they do.
Looking for if DubsteP steps in a bad spot, it's gonna be great. Look at this. It's almost like a movie on how they're setting up. It's going to be a full war onto A. It's warfare.
Oh, they push through. They push through the wall, and Invy and Draxi, they close out the difference, taking down members of Bren one after the other. Well, they brought it back. All right, 2v3, not done just yet because...
Oh my god.
Yet again, the hero who has been...
DubsteP going forward with the dash for the tailwind, but will be taken out by Draxi from an angle that they did not expect. They will take out Draxi eventually, but Hotsauz is going to take out JessieVash. Dispenser from the back lines now, but Hotsauz, as once they got there ready. Invy is going to be able to take out BORKUM through the wall bang, and this means that it's a 4v2 situation favoring SV Empire.
Yeah, oh, the wall just in his face, but then it goes down just as quickly as it has been showing up. And so it's still, I think, in adjustment. But, Christ, as I say that, Tricks, man, with the Marshall absolutely getting the better of witz in this one. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, Bren, they're very good on this attacking side, but there are a lot of changes that leave a couple of question marks.
Okay, now DubsteP just runs forward, but still Invy to take the one. My goodness, and a flawless.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
We're so wholesome on this chat. I just love it here. But Hotsauz, definitely not wholesome with that double lineup right there. Dirty as ever. But they go towards that garage now, trying to open it up. And witz, he's right there to chime in with a kill of his own as Hotsauz finds a third, pushing through the smoke. Gets the timing, but doesn't prevail in the duel. He actually does, but it's traded out by BORKUM. 1 versus 2 here. And it's the big brain omen of Bren Esports looking for a wraparound, but the wraparound is expected.
So he made a good play, but it was also Bren Esports being stubborn with BORKUM. I love all those omen plays where you just sneak through and gets the headshot as well.
Yeah, and he falls back, no chance for a trade. Perfectly executed right there, and Hotsauz's position is compromised. Though Draxi, he's done a little bit of work here. Is it enough? He does get 1 kill, but is it enough to secure the round? They do have C. C is still a very difficult site to hold here. BORKUM going for that quick play towards the backside, but has to teleport out because he was revealed. Now smoke is available. Going to buy them a little bit of time as Bren looking to go for this 4v3 retake. They have the weaponry for SV Empire, but the numbers in favor of Bren. They spot out too, going for the back wall bang, and SV Nexi is able to line them up. Dispenser, only man left standing, can't do any more.
Gonna be attacked now by SV Empire. In comes Hotsauz, finds one, finds JessieVash spraying down. Not hit the mark, but he found the Sage for now, and now he's keeps tracking him. Gets the third onto BORKUM, drops down for the neural theft, and they know where he is. He will be traded up by DubsteP, but the damage already done. DubsteP gets one onto Nexi though. It's 1v1, but he was not gonna fake it. It's a clutch. Are really feeling it, and a nice lockdown in there. They march forward, but DubsteP will be able to take out the Invy. Tricks will get 1. The wall has been set up as well, and it's more than likely for them to get this plant off, even through the time ticking down. It is going to be a plant. Now it's a 3 versus 3 situation. SV Empire, they were marvelous with the retake. Let's see with Tricks on the operator what he can do up top heaven. He was actually transferred to the Bladestorm now. But a Cosmic Divide is going to be setting up for this, but JessieVash takes him down first from below. Hotsauz as well as Draxi.
For SV Empire, because A site is a difficult site to take. A site is a difficult site to retake, and with the fact that they don't really have the utility or even the weaponry for that matter, it's just going to be that much more difficult.
That sounds about right. It's like SV Empire just decided to, okay, they want to go to A, well, let's let them take A, and then hedge our bets on the retake, although again it's not really the most ideal situation. This is an eco round nonetheless, and damage is what they're looking for. And more than anything else, they need they need tricks. It kind of seems like so far SV Empire after that wonderful eco that they had, now they're starting to. It's starting to look like they can get to that 12-point mark. All thanks to Nexi's ultimate and Nexi's read on Bren Esports' initial positioning.
Oh, that's just unfortunate timing right there. Not expecting Hotsauz to be close. If you ask me, that's definitely haphazard because, I mean, no one was there for the trade, and the rest of the members now on to C here. But it's going to be a 5v2. C is such a difficult site to hold. I'd say this is almost an impossibility with how things are looking at the moment. And SV Empire are primed and ready to play match point.
We're close. JessieVash is here in a good positioning, gets one. But they, round number 21, I'm trying to talk about, and they won it this time. And now it's looking good for their side.
Yeah, it looks like they've broken free past the 12th round.
There it is.
The 11th round here. And look at that. They even get DubsteP from close range. Oh my god! He pulls out the short. He finds another one. And you've been saying it, man. Trix needs to wake up. Well, here he is, ready to play. And it's taken a number of rounds, but he's just absolutely lit the server up here, leaving only witz in a 1v4. And it looks like we could be going to game number 3. But for the meantime, though, witz has found an opportunity, has found a way to get onto site, though. His position is revealed, but it doesn't matter. They knew where he was anyway. In this,
he will be able to retreat. Now, there's the flashes that we're talking about. So far, BORKUM fights Nexi first, and DubsteP also chimes in, takes down Trix, and V will be able to help BORKUM. As Draxiimov is going to be setting up with the smokes, the dark cover.
Very few pros actually do go for this. Like Wardell will pick it up every now and then. But DubsteP has the aim to make it work. I'm not going to discount that at all.
Yeah, for sure. And I was feeling it. Invy is going to be able to take out DubsteP. Oh, now Hotsauz in the gang. They're entering with a jump, but Dispenser is good. Seems like with the flash, they are going to try their best. And DubsteP will have to retreat. Oh, he's going to be able to retreat so easily. The rest of the squad is going to be swarming up to B. The question is, can they actually finish? Can they actually really completely control this?
Running?
Well, BORKUM. Well,
okay. I think BORKUM was mid-run and he still gets that kill. Just absolutely infuriating when that happens. But Bren, Dispenser, he is able to get one. 12 seconds left. They still have to deal with DubsteP. But DubsteP goes down. 9 seconds left, and JessieVash has to get onto site somehow. Is able to pick up a gun here, and BORKUM, they're starting this retake in a 2v1. Draxi, his position is identified. Who will commit onto site first? They want to double peek him, but Draxi, he's isolating this angle. He does not want to get picked off here. They're going to try to at least clear out one side of it with the star, and nobody gets baited by it, and that's going to be the...
Nevertheless, SV Empire is going for the execute. It's quite slow at the start, but now they're trying to run their way towards it. But Dispenser stops two of the members of SV Empire with a gun down and spray and a ball back in there. Now Nexi is going to move forward. Trix and Invy gonna be combining for 4 kills. And that means that Bren Esports will have to rely on to BORKUM. It's going to be difficult. 3 versus 1. Doesn't have the Cosmic Defend, and I doubt that he will use it anyways. BORKUM finds Invy first, so that's a -1. The 2v1 situation is going to be wall banging. 14 bullets left in his chamber. But the members of SV Empire, they're tucked behind backside. Will be spotted out. BORKUM kind of knows this. It's like the bully here, but the flash will fend him off. 2 HP left for BORKUM. Every single take set from the theft. That will be stopped though as Dispenser takes down the Cypher. Hotsauz down for the count. Nexi with the flash now catching witz, and witz will be gunned down. BORKUM gets 2. Well, that includes the routed back, so just counts as 1. Now he finally gets a second one. It's gonna be up to Nexi to defend against Bren. Might be, it will be incredibly difficult, especially because not only at 35 HP left. For now.
The Trix all the way from mid link, that's going to give information that there were players creeping up towards A and hasten the attempt of SV Empire towards A site.
BORKUM low gets 1 before he goes down. That means the world for Bren Esports. Now there will be a usage of the ultimate coming out from JessieVash. Hunter's Fury, and just like you said, 50-50 chance to get 1 and 50% chance to get the second. It didn't matter which one was triggered as JessieVash just destroys the post plant for SV Empire. Or stepping up. It's gonna be really scary. Look at this. Tricks! Oh, DubsteP is gonna win Invy. Tricks will march forward, but it's Draxi with the Marshall taking down DubsteP. Dispenser will be able to find the head of the Omen and witz to clean up Tricks, which means it's a 2v4 in favor of Bren Esports. Not only with the man advantage, but also with weaponry. And even the positioning, there's no guns that that SV Empire can pick up as Hotsauz is taken out by Dispenser, and they know.
And it might work in their favor because they actually have gone and rushed into A. Dispenser, he's able to pick up one. And they're going to go for a little bit more control over Heaven here. Tricks trying to get personal and up close here. He lines up one. He does line up a second. The beautiful paranoia to support Tricks. This is what we wanted to see. The support onto the duelist as Invy closes that up onto DubsteP. JessieVash wall banging with the Odin. Making the Odin work here. And it's a 2v1 right now. Tricks has been phenomenal.
In his mouth. Normalize Odin.
Look at that. Oh my god. The beautiful play from Tricks. Triple kill right there. Picks up an op. Looking for a fourth. Misses the chance. But still, that's a beautiful entry towards the site. And it's well done here. SV Empire yet again catching Bren completely off guard.
It's all about that, man. The rounds that they have lost are the rounds that they were so slow, incredibly slow. But now Tricks takes matters to his own hands, gets the 3K after being boosted. Almost finds the fourth. Had it not been a whiff with the operator, but the damage has been done. Bren Esports, it's a 2v4 with the spike already planted. Nexi finds BORKUM with a headshot. And it's gonna be very difficult for Bren Esports to close this one out. SV Empire with and so far, it's really showing up. Now Invy is gonna be tagged so much and will be able to take out JessieVash before being concussed into that corner, and DubsteP will just rummage through. It's a 3 versus 4 in favoring Bren Esports, although Dispenser is still incredibly low. The fact still remains. Does have the Ghost, and that's one tap that he can take advantage of. I wonder how SV Empire is going to approach this. Tricks onto the right side as Nexi and the Omen onto the left side of the Speedway. Nexi fights Dispenser, and they still want more. They found the DubsteP from the corner. It's down to 3 HP, and Tricks will find him. Only one left. It's going to be incredibly difficult for SV Empire to really clutch this one out. It's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a cracked aim for Tricks and the gang to just finish this off. And they are going to be trying on. They're waiting for Draxi to be in position, and now they will execute as Draxi is slowly working his way towards the site. DubsteP and the gang, they're positioned so carefully, and now Speedway is the approach. Now they will be able to take a one, but it is Invy who's already tucked behind backside. Very likely for Bren's particular. Oh, good one way. And out from Hotsauz and his Cypher so far with 2 maps consecutively using that. Oh, Bladestorm not gonna land the mark as Invy is gonna gun him down. Witz is gonna be able to trade it off, but SV Empire, they found 2 more. JessieVash will lose his head to Hotsauz, but not until Bren Esports.
Oh, but look at this push. Look at this push from SV Empire. They're stacking 3 players in, but Bren, they're ready for it. They will not fall for these tricks. They are not going to be duped at all because they have invested, they have checked it, but they might not expect tricks. Oh, they do. He bumps into the owl drone, and he gets taken down by Dispenser. That was massive. Bumping into the owl drone, the worst way to go down. Yeah, but who knows? Maybe Bren will be hit by the 11-round curse yet again here. Oh no, the flash was perfect. And Draxi gets that trade, but BORKUM is getting one in response here. Can they pick up the gun? Doesn't look like they're going to be able to this far, but witz on the other side is going to be able to get that pick off onto Hotsauz as DubsteP doubles up on it. Now, B side completely vulnerable, ripe for the taking. BORKUM missing the timing by just a fraction here, and he's going to be making a lot of noise, signaling that he is still in this area.
Last player standing.
It's a 2v1, but a plant is means the world for SV Empire in this eco round for sure. Maybe additional kills will be good. Matter of fact, it's Tricks with the Sheriff. He's so far out. This could be an easy defense.
This could be the round that takes Bren to the grand final. Will it be? And this 4v4 retake now commencing. We've got a lot of utility still, but BORKUM burning through all of it. He's got that kill, that drop onto Invy. So does witz. He finds Hotsauz, and BORKUM will find yet again another Nexi looking for one, but it's witz to take it home, and Bren Esports are going to the grand final.